James Powers writes in, he says, money, the woman will follow. Do any of you guys agree with that?
I don't know. My grandpa has a great pension. He doesn't have babes.
I would have to say like a lot of money. Millionaires, maybe, yeah, but even six figures, you're still not necessarily raking in all the benefits of having that status symbol of a six-figure salary.
Okay, well, speaking of women and shallow and money, another question on the survey was, do women put too much value on a man's financial worth? Tom, what do you think?
No, I mean, here's the thing is it depends on what you want in life. I mean, I think, frankly, if you can find a rich, ugly guy, that's your secret to being happy, ladies. Because if you date a hot guy, you're going to get less hot as you get older, and he's going to still be rich, and he will ditch you for a younger model. He will trade you in just like the Mercedes he's driving, ladies. Once you hit 100,000 miles, you're out.
You guys are laughing, but this is all true.
Yeah, it's totally true. I mean,
I'd have to agree with a lot of what Thomas is saying, but I will say that I don't think women attach as much. You could still date. I dated for 3 years, and I was like unemployed or inconsistently employed or freelancing, and for the most part, I just found it not necessarily affecting my dating life like I thought it would. I mean, I wasn't making much at the job at the company that I worked for that went under. But I remember the probably the second thought after how I'm going to pay my rent is how I'm going to continue to date with no job. And as it turns out, my dating life really didn't suffer, and women knew my situation. So I wouldn't immediately say that women put too much value on money unless they're trying to start a family with you, trying to buy a home, all those things. But in the casual dating scene, no, it doesn't affect you too much.
Yeah, it's interesting. I got to say, it's real interesting that maybe because you guys are mostly younger, but at 68, I've got a girlfriend now for 7 months, but I was dating for several years, and most of the women I was dating were in their 60s. All they wanted was a guy who was somewhat emotionally evolved, emotionally stable, who'd done some work, who they could work things out with. If
Really? So times have changed that much? I mean, you're not that old, Ken.
Well, I'm probably almost twice as old as most of the other guys here, and I'll tell you, it changes. The women I was meeting in the last several years just wanted somebody who they could work things out with, because somebody who'd done some emotional work, either not necessarily in therapy. And I started a men's group 30 years ago, and actually we still meet. We're great friends now. But that helped me learn how to resolve issues, not just with women, but with other men. And it became a huge plus for me when I was dating. In fact, all I had to tell a woman was, I've been in this men's group for 25 years, and automatically, I got elevated.